Once upon a time, there was a world full of laughter, then a virus hit, and the whole thing was a disaster. But we got a show to let you know it's alright, it's alright. Even though it's only once a week, we guarantee you a front row seat at the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show once a week.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show, the season finale tonight, the big show. We are, yes, you didn't know, Marina, you are our final guest. Nobody can follow Marina, but yes, it is the final show of the season where we take a little summer break. And just welcome and thank you. We bring this show to you every Tuesday at 7 for the past 8 months consistently. It's been a miracle of sorts, and had a great time bringing it to you. And of course, we put the show together to remind you that the Comedy Cellar is wide open for business, not just in New York, but also in Las Vegas. And you can come and have the best time of your life enjoying the best comics in the country as long as you're vaccinated. What? That's right. That's the unfortunate part if you look at it that way, or the very fortunate part if you look at it the correct way. That's right. Hey. So anyway, let's move on with tonight's last monologue. Well, it turns out New York's Serendipity restaurant is offering a $200 plate of French fries covered with truffles and edible gold. And if that's too expensive, for $50, they'll let you take a picture with the fries for your Instagram. Well, of course, Elon's laughing.
That was a good one.
Hell yeah. An anti-mask restaurant in Huntington Beach, California, has announced that it will only serve unvaccinated diners. In related news, Cracker Barrel is suing that restaurant for stealing its business model. Yeah. All right, Elon, you read the last one since Elon wrote all these jokes. I was going to explain that in a second, but Elon, you do the last one.
All right. At the Olympics, star gymnast Simone Biles withdrew from competition for mental health reasons, causing the U.S. team to lose the gold medal. Biles said she just couldn't handle the pressure of knowing that Dave Juskow had wagered his entire life savings on her performance.
You got that right. I wish he wasn't kidding. I bet on everything. All right, let's introduce our guest this evening. Her extremely popular podcast is called Friends Like Us and was listed as a podcast everyone should listen to by Oprah Magazine, except for white Jewish males over 50 named Dave Juskow. Wait a minute, that's not in the... Oh, I guess it is. You can see her on Hysterical on FX and the Colin Quinn and Friends Parking Lot special on HBO Max. And, of course, her own comedy special entitled Single Black Female that you can find on Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and other streaming platforms. It's Marina Franklin, everybody.
Hi,
Hello,
Marina.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
He is a comic performing all over New York City, and this fall we'll be working with Modi on the road. You'll have our sympathies. He has also written every monologue joke I've done on this show for the past 8 months. You know him, you love him. It's Elon Altman, everybody.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Come on. And he is also a comedian who's been working nonstop with the great Bobby Kelly. He's also a fantastic producer who produces the You Know What Dude podcast and every incarnation of Comedy Cellar podcasts, including this one, before, during, and after the pandemic. He is Mike Suarez, our producer. Thank you, Mike,
Yay.
for 8 months of greatness.
Yeah,
And
there he is.
finally.
Hey, everybody.
And finally, his new single, Gave In, came out a few weeks ago, as well as his other singles, as we've been on doing this show, Is It Ever Now? And The Tree, which you can purchase on iTunes, and you can see him at least, for the very least, every Monday night live upstairs at the Olive Tree at the Comedy Cellar. It's everybody's favorite Colin Smith.
Oh, hi. That's very nice of you. Oh, except not next Monday. It's our little August
What? That's
holiday.
the day Elon and I were coming.
Oh.
Why not next Monday?
Noam's away. Nick's away.
I know Noma's away. I thought, but he's going to be away for the next 2 weeks. That's why
Yeah.
I was wondering if you were going to play or not, because I kind of wanted to come in 2 weeks because it was my birthday, and I thought maybe I could sing along with the band.
I might sing in 2 weeks, but I might not. I don't know.
Well, there goes my birthday wish.
Oh, well. Sorry about that.
It's all
What
right.
song would you have sung?
Don't worry about it. I was thinking
I
about
would
my
have
life.
sung. I would have sung.
I was talking about me.
Oh,
Yeah,
What-
I meant
what-
on Dave's birthday.
yeah. Oh, right. No. What would you have wanted me to sing, Dave? I feel like I've got no.
If I
pattern
wanted
right
you
now.
to
Sorry.
sing something for my birthday, you know what I want you to sing for my birthday. It's that Sting song.
Fields of Gold. No, the other one, Shape of My Heart.
Shape of My Heart, and I always say Fields of Gold.
Yeah,
You're always
yeah.
like, it's not Fields of Gold, dummy.
Right.
They're kind
I
of
know.
similar, aren't they?
They are very similar.
They're tender.
Shape fields of gold.
Sing it now.
Yeah.
Shape of
That's
my
not
heart.
the shape of my
Yeah, they're
heart.
kind of similar. Huh.
They are similar. I think that's why I mixed them up. But you know what else I like is that Sting Eric Clapton one. I hate to, it's Probably Me. You know that
Oh,
one?
that's a good song.
Yeah.
Is Eric Clapton on that? Oh, yeah.
I think he wrote it and
right.
Sting sings it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Sting's version of Somebody to Watch Over Me? Someone to Watch Over Me?
I think so. Yeah.
That's really good too. He's got, his voice is unbelievable. Elon and I do a Billy Joel podcast. We're doing Billy Joel A to Z, every song ever written alphabetically. And I hate this song, Big Man on Mulberry Street. Like I never want to hear it again in my life. Do you remember that one, Marina? It was
Big
in,
Man
like,
on Mulberry Street?
yeah, it's like a big orchestrated song that was in what's the name of the show?
It was on Moonlighting.
Moonlighting, right?
Oh, I remember Moonlight.
Yeah, they made a big deal
Moonlighting.
about it. And I hate it. Elon likes it because they mentioned his actual street he grew up on in it. So I think that's the only reason he likes it.
Yeah.
But there's a version of Sting singing it, and all of a sudden I like it. You know, when I see Sting sing anything, there's something about that guy and his voice.
He's the best.
I do a completely over the top, like non-realistic Sting impression that I might insert at some stage in this. It makes a complete fool out of me, but I'll do it for the podcast.
No.
No, I'll throw it in somewhere if I see it like a Sting reference. I'll jump in. It's preposterous.
I don't know how many more Sting references I can make today.
Don't worry, I'll find it.
Well, I just want to say, you know, like I said, this is we've been doing this show. I mean, really, we've been doing it for a year if you count the football show, and then it morphed into this kind of.
I don't know if you should stop doing it.
What does that mean? Well, we're just taking a month off.
Oh, okay. You're revamping.
We're revamping.
Yeah.
We're, as they say in that Merv Griffin Seinfeld episode, boy, we have hit rock bottom. We've got to retool. It's got to be edgier. It's got to be more controversial. But I just want to say, Colin, and I probably should say it's the end, but if I forget, I'd kill myself. Thank you so much for consistently being here and playing, and it makes the show so great. Your singing at the end, your amazing voice, your amazing talent, your original stuff, the covers. It's really made the show really special, and I really appreciate it.
That's so sweet.
very
and I also,
sweet, Dave.
That's so sweet.
Well, I think everybody, like, I don't think anybody dislikes Colin. So, you know, when you're that good looking, you start out on kind of a high anyway, but to also be a very, a great guy and multi-talented, it's the best part of everything.
That's really very sweet, Dave. Thank you very much. It's been my
you
pleasure.
know,
I've
I feel
enjoyed.
about you.
I've enjoyed 98% of it.
98%, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, there was your birthday show, which we should have had highlights from today.
Oh my God, I was hammered.
Where Colin came off a 3-day binge.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was like, it's so funny. Everybody treats me the same when they're drunk. They're like, you Juskow, you think you're so fucking great. That's when you hear everybody's true feelings. That happens to me all the time, especially girls. They're always like, fuck you.
Oh,
I'll
man.
sleep with you this one time. Well, that's the last time. But Marina, that was the worst laugh I've ever heard.
Sorry.
But also, I want to thank Elon as well, because Elon, without you may not knowing it, he's written all those monologue jokes for 8 months straight, which were amazing. I make fun of them because, you know, there's no audience response. So it's so easy to just be like, you know.
Yeah, he bombs every single one on purpose. I'm like, these aren't bad jokes. He's always got a,
I feel bad because the jokes are really good, you know, again, 98% of the time. And thank you so much for just, you know, putting them in the inbox every at 3:00 every Tuesday, which is really a miracle. So that's why I wanted to have Elon on today. And of course, Mike, our producer, has been here from day one and so helpful with interactive, especially with the football show and, you know, talking to the people in the chat room and everything. And I really appreciate it, Mike. I don't know whether you're listening or not, but
you're welcome.
Oh yeah, I told him to come on today. He likes being in the background sometimes.
He's a sweet
And
guy.
Marina, I'm so happy you are on this season finale because, you know, you are one of my favorite guests. I actually was going to have you and Wendy Liebman on again because that was one of my favorite shows. two of
Yeah,
you are
she's
so good
great.
together, and you're one of my pals. In fact, we're performing like this together again on Saturday at 3. Isn't that right?
What? Oh,
Oh, we're
yes.
not?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That is for everybody, right? It's not a secret YouTube show.
Oh, yes,
right?
I did. I booked you on my YouTube channel because I failed with what's his name? Bill Schultz was supposed to be on last weekend, and I was like, oh, I just stick with Dave Juskow.
See, because I bring it.
Because I was like, I could only use one white guy, and I tried to switch it up, and it didn't work. I can only
That's like my dream come true, being the token white guy.
Maybe that's been the source of this show's failure was exclusively white guys that we've been booking.
Oh,
There's some white girls as well.
Yeah, there was some white girls.
Well,
That's how you're going to retool.
Yeah.
Well, remember we had Keith Robinson on a few times, but he kept forgetting the show was on, and then he would just do it from his car. And
That's
yes,
awesome.
that's me saying we tried black people and it just didn't work out.
yeah. Bill Schultz did that. He tried to log on from the beach.
Well, that's brilliant. If you can do it correctly, and you should have, again, it is a sign of disrespect to be like, well, I can log on from the beach, but you should go to the beach, make sure there's going to be a signal and it's going to work before you commit to saying you're going to do it.
Yeah, but
And
the wind will be all over the microphone and everything. It'll
Exactly.
be
It's a
Well, see,
disaster.
for me, it would be different because I would be in a cabana. So there's perfect
Whoa.
wind. That's right.
disaster.
I've logged on from the beach before, and it's pretty sweet magic.
Well, his fan showed up to the show, and he was like pissed at Bill through my show. He was like, just hang up on Bill.
Who? Oh, one of the fans you're saying?
Yeah, I was expecting to see him on my show, Bill Schultz, and then the fan was like typing in, just hang up on him. He sucks. So
Smart move. Well, I wasn't going to actually do the slideshow today, but I couldn't help myself. There's too much funny stuff going on with the Olympics and everything. So,
Yeah.
Mike, can I share my screen? Here I got it. Where is it? Here we go. Let's start.
Mike
because
Suarez.
I think we'll have that's Mushy Mike.
Oh.
Okay, so I thought we'd have some fun because these are pretty good stuff that I think we can all comment on. This is the help desk at the Olympic Press Center. I thought it would be different.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
the sign's origami.
Yeah, it's like this doesn't make any sense. That's it. This is the help center at the Olympic Press Center.
They were obviously at the limit of their budget, and I was just like, yeah, this is what
Clearly.
we've got left.
They're like, oh crap, right? We need a press center. We need a help desk, right? Exactly. I was like a chalkboard and a desk and some lotion. I don't even think that's what do you call it? The sanitizer. It just looks.
I like the musical notes.
Yeah, right,
Oh, yeah, I
exactly.
didn't see that.
Welcome to Tokyo.
One
I don't
day
know
to
what the other one
go.
says.
Yeah, one day to go.
Yeah, nice.
See, you've just made it even better.
Very nice.
And this is that asshole Simone Biles.
Oh,
Hey,
let
you
the
watch your
entire
mouth.
Yeah, you
country
watch it.
down and
You
let
watch
those
it.
Ruskies win.
She's got mental issues right
Yeah,
now.
what does that mean?
That means that we're all going to be using that as an excuse pretty soon.
yeah, that is what it means. And like, I feel in two minds about this. Like, like people in her shoes, before, like who've held the mantle of being the greatest of all time. There's a lot. There's your Michael Jordans, there's your Tiger Woods, and stuff like that. They crush moments of, I guess what makes them that is that they crush moments like the one she had, and so it kind of puts the whole pressure thing into perspective. Like but on the other side of the coin, I get it, and it is a kind of a bold move to kind of humanize her position, because she's in a ridiculous position. I felt so bad for her, like in the lead up to the Olympics, that she's the greatest of all time. She's the greatest to ever do it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's also her fault too. I mean, she's being photographed with an actual goat.
Right.
So they know what they're doing. I mean, she's old enough now to make her own decision. I think the year off was problematic for her.
Right, probably.
I believe that.
I think that all these people in the bubble were getting COVID, and she was thinking that was on her mind, and she could not
that's good, too.
focus.
Well, you can see she's looking back, like, goddamn Ruskies don't respect.
She's
nothing.
having regret. She's like, oh, those gold medals are pretty nice.
Yeah. I feel bad, obviously, but it's just so weird that she's not in a good place to mentally compete. I mean, that's where she's the best. I mean, who could do those kind? That would be my problem from the beginning. How do you make those moves?
It's also no applause. It's different, and maybe the rhythm of not hearing the accolades. Is that how you say that word?
Accolades.
Accolades. Like comedians need an audience for laughter. Maybe she needs an audience to cheer her on.
Most people do. I don't, but I see what you're saying.
No, I know you would prefer to not know.
Right. You've seen me open for Gaffigan in that parking lot. That's my wheelhouse. That's perfect for me.
I've never seen you happier than an audience that you don't know the reaction or whether or not they like you. You had such a good time.
Remember, you and Jim were like laughing at me, like, look at him, he's having the best time of his life. I'll just assume they're laughing. And I walked off the stage thinking that for the next year and a half. This is an idiot who thought she had won the gold, and then she didn't realize that. What a fucking moron.
Oh, she didn't?
She had no idea somebody was in front of her.
Yeah, that's how far she was in front of her.
Yeah. Wait,
she still got the silver though. That's not so bad.
No, it's not bad, but she's saying like, "Hey, I won it all," so she just looks stupid.
But the worst is there are videos of people who do this right before they cross the finish line, and then they fall off their bike and just lose completely. So at least she still finished the race. So good for her.
I just want to say that's my new dance outfit that she's wearing.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's my new Friday night dance video.
Well, you also know how I hate that outfit.
The biker shorts.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. Put back on the jeans.
Also, have we noticed that that in the evolution of the sporting female, that the breast has been completely defeated?
Yes, I totally noticed.
There is not a breast in the entire Olympics.
Well, they're hard to work out with. I have so many stories. Like when I used to run track, with the whole football team used to like watch when I ran by because I didn't have a good bra. So it's just it's in the way.
The diving team, the boys, I mean, they're only holding stuff to guard their penis, like if it's so small, and you can't even see. I guess the boys do it too in a different way. They have the smallest of briefs on for the diving.
Right. I bet they do the tuck while they're diving also. Aerodynamic.
I don't know what that is. No, just can't do it. This is just, I don't know what this is, but it's
amazing.
Scissor.
Amazing. This looks dumb. How can this be a sport? They look ridiculous.
That's not the position they start in. Okay,
are you
gentlemen.
Sure? This isn't the opening move?
Oh, that is kind of amazing. Look, that's an amazing photograph.
This is called the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
This is the stupidest photo because the guy's taking beach volleyball too serious. Beach volleyball should never be taken this serious.
But it is the Olympics.
I don't care. It's stupid.
It's just like it was in Athens 2,000 years ago. Beach volleyball.
Yeah, right. Right. And this is what it should look like. No one in the stands because it's stupid.
You know, that's been my gripe with American Olympic coverage, like for the entire 21 years that I've been here, is that it's half beach volleyball. It's just fucking too much beach volleyball. Fuck
that's
off.
all they show. Beach volleyball
Christ.
and what's the other one that's horrible? Like softball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
It's just actually, I feel like it's better this year. I've seen some diving, I like the canoeing stuff.
Yeah, me too. I just actually recorded the canoeing and diving, and what was the other one? Archery. Like you can record.
Archery's the shit. That's my favorite thing. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, this is the crowd to watch archery for real.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what I would think the crowd would look like, even not during COVID, to watch archery. I do enjoy watching it on TV.
So many of them are just looking at their fanny packs for some reason.
Yeah. Do we get free shit?
Because it's archery. There shouldn't be stands. It's not a spectator sport. It's stupid.
Right.
So what you were saying about the boobs and everything, this is the women now, the Germans have said, we don't care for those outfits anymore that you can see the Americans are wearing. We're going to wear unitards in protest.
Right.
And I have a problem with this for obvious reasons, being a dirty old man.
Well, you also lose your breasts when you work out a lot. I know this for a fact. Like when you do like a lot of bench pressing and stuff, they go away.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Well, that's what I said. The breast has been completely defeated. They've won.
Yeah.
They've won their battle against the breast.
But see, these outfits are the reason there's guys like me watching gymnastics.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
that being said, because they're young, let's look at this. This is handball. These are the Norwegians in handball. They just got penalized about $10,000 because they are not wearing the proper outfits. These shorts are not regulation. They're supposed to be, and they got fined $10,000 in pink.
Didn't someone? Oh, yeah, that's
paying.
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's like, I'll pay the fine because this is what they're supposed to wear. And this is why I'm watching.
Yeah, Dave, I sent you a joke about this that you didn't use. Should I tell it right now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So the Norwegian women did not want to wear bikini bottoms because in Norway, that is what men wear.
But they're not getting it. This is the reason why I'm going to watch a stupid sport like beach handball, because these girls are ridiculous. Now, that sounds creepy as hell. But the fact of the matter is, they have to cater to me.
No.
I'm the perfect person for their advertisement.
I agree with
buy
this decision. So they prevent you from watching.
Yeah.
This is a good decision, basically.
Yeah. No.
Go back
You're
to the other
mistaken.
photo. Because let me tell you who you deserve.
Here's
you
the thing.
deserve the woman in the green shirt that says that's your girl.
Dave, you like these ones because they all say hun on their tops, which is what you call them.
Oh, wow.
Hey, sweetie. Wait,
Oh,
here's
Lord.
the thing, though. I'm with you 100%. After I saw this next photo, I'm like, well, maybe they're right. It is kind of uncool for this is the regulation, and here are the boys. There is a definite double standard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
It
look
is
at
kind
number
of funny.
4's face. She's like, this is ridiculous. You can see number 4.
They put all the amputees up front.
Good one, Elon. Yeah, no, it's just funny. After I was like, this is ridiculous. And then I saw what the boys were. I'm like, well, I can see their point. Oh, did you guys see the Colin? I guess you saw the triathlon with the boat.
No.
You see how it started?
No, I didn't see how it started.
That boat didn't get out of the way.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
So that is something's not right there. The boat was not.
Yeah, they started the race and all these guys went and they had to go back. These guys couldn't go because the boat was in the way.
Bad planning, huh?
Wow.
No, I'm pretty sure that guy was high as a kite because actually they found out who was driving it.
Spicoli.
Guy was so high, he didn't know that they were starting. Wait, we're starting now? I love this Olympic stuff. Oh, Elon, you had a joke about this today, too.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis say they don't believe in bathing their kids or themselves too much.
Why?
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Elon, what was your joke?
Oh, the joke was that they say that if they use soap, it washes away their body's natural oils. And then they bottle their body's natural oils and ship them off to Ben Affleck to rub into J-Lo's ass.
Actually, an old band member for months, he had like long, really thick hair. And he was convinced of that also. He was like, if you stop your body's natural cleaning system from doing its job. And he put us through that for about 6 to 9 months of just unwashed hair.
I can just imagine how people, I always thinking like during colonial times, people must have smelled, except the thing was that everyone smelled. So maybe they didn't notice.
Just breath. That's the thing I'm thinking about. Like a tooth wasn't brushed before like the 19th century. Or whatever.
My God.
There was a lot of eating mint.
Yeah. Did they do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No.
Just mint.
Yeah, mint.
And like some wood.
Yeah. With their wooden teeth.
I think about that whenever I see like old things, and I'm just like, oh, their breath must be awful.
Also, at like big parties at like Versailles or whatever, they would just take shits in staircases.
Wow.
Oh, God.
So there was just like a staircase where fancy people were shitting in their gowns.
Just
what?
fucking, yeah.
Because they didn't have bathrooms. It was like the 1600s.
Yeah.
You mean they'd be talking to someone and be like, and pooping at the same time?
Well, I don't know if they would do it together, but there was
else.
just there was a certain staircase out of the way, and because they wanted to do it indoors still, so they would just shit on the stairs.
Why wouldn't they just have a place where they would do that?
That the place was the staircase.
That doesn't.
Yeah, why wouldn't that be the basement? Like, why the staircase?
I don't know.
But they also the rooms, like some of those beautiful rooms in Versailles, they would have their farm animals and stuff inside too. So like some of these beautiful rooms would just be littered with like hay and fucking goat shit and piss and stuff like that. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then here's that idiot Ben Affleck, who was the worst person ever.
Why?
And J-Lo must be an idiot too, because she keeps going back with this guy. Look, just like Elon said, there he is wiping Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis's oil on her ass.
I don't care about
no, that's
this.
that's the 20 years ago picture. Then there was a current one that's
it
doing
is
the same thing.
This is the current one for sure. I promise.
Why are we so obsessed with their love?
Exactly.
Like, why?
He's awful. He can't get straight. I don't know what the story is.
I think people want to see J-Lo make a comeback or something because
does
of how
anybody
she was
care
rejected.
anymore? Nobody cares who she's dating. It's just Ben Affleck is awful.
Why is he awful? I feel bad because
I got so many reasons, but I can't tell them here at the show.
Oh, okay.
It's affected my life as well. And
okay. You know what? He was a dick to my friend too.
Well, so, he is a dick.
Yeah. I'll tell you off the air, Colin. You'll love it.
Okay.
And his grandparents were slave owners. So
Ben Affleck?
Yep. Took it out of a documentary. He's like, "Oh, don't say that."
Well,
I can tell from
not
that
his
hug.
Parents.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Marina said she could tell from the hug.
Yeah, it's a very slave owner hug. Sorry. I wish you could send these to me so I could write some jokes. It's not fair.
I could have. I'm sorry. I never even thought about that. I didn't think anybody wanted to do any work.
For your retooling.
Yeah, Marina.
So, Marina.
Oh, my God. Is he showing how to give a blowjob? What's going on here?
No, is that Michael
Winslow?
That's Michael Winslow?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love Michael Winslow.
We all love Michael Winslow, but I guess he feels he's not getting the love and respect because he doesn't. He gets respect like a prop comic does,
right?
Over the years. But we all know how brilliant he was, and he was smart, and he was in every Police Academy movie, which is the right thing to do. He's like, I'll just keep it going. They keep making them, and keep asking me to be in it. I'll be in it. He never left or anything.
I opened for him in one of my few times on the road when I first started, and he was so nice. He was so humble. The audience loved him. He has this Star Wars opening with Chewbacca, and he does all the sound effects. He does Chewbacca. He does the whatever, all the.
So he's fantastic. We've always liked him growing up. He was amazing. Everybody liked him. So he went on America's Got Talent this week to try and make a comeback.
No.
He just felt he kind of quit the business. He raised his kids, kind of like Wendy Liebman in many ways, and he's trying to make a comeback to see what he could do because he still makes those great voices. But here's the problem that I have. First of all, there's children in the audience, right? So when they're going, Simon Cowell's like, I know you from the Police Academy movies, and everybody's going crazy clapping. There's no way that audience members knows what Police Academy movies are. Exhibit A. So I don't know what the hell they're cheering about. But here's where there's a problem. Let's just watch a little bit.
On an aircraft, this is what I did. Not allowed to do this. Don't do that on a plane, man. If you go, they're gonna think it's real. I did that. So, to keep myself occupied, my mom and dad gave me my first radio.
I think that's a huge mistake. Now the audience goes crazy. They don't even know what a radio is. So I'm like,
to be fair, just so you know, agents always come at us about doing this show.
What does that mean?
That means that he was approached by an agent who they like to have comedians and performers of his caliber to be on the show. They ask.
Oh, I understand all of that. And, you know, I love him and I want him to do well and go far. I hope he wins the whole thing. But here's the problem. He's talking about radio, right? And he's going to do a bit about the radio. But here's the issue that I think is going to be problematic.
Best part about the radio, you know any part of the song. Doesn't matter where it is, you know that song.
Oh, you'd be doing that.
rock and roll.
Oh, wow.
Another one bites the dust.
He's using this box. I can do it if you want. So we know he's doing, like, it's just for the other effects, but the people in the audience who are just discovering might think he's cheating.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried.
Macros on the HM. But.
Mike, we can hear you.
Oh, you're saying that they don't know he's doing all of the sound effects because he's got that box.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
But
I feel like the people that don't know he actually can do all those voices is like, I think if he didn't use it, why does he have that box? He doesn't need anything.
Yeah,
he should be doing it completely on his own.
But to your point, Juskow,
I mean, it's great.
To your point, they don't know what radio is, so maybe that's why he had to use that, because it looks like a modern day DJ. So he's updating it.
No, but he was using the box for the airplane thing too. But like you said, the radio. But I think it's a deterrent. The box.
I think you should start doing this.
Obviously, I should be doing this. I should totally be doing something.
He's great. It looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, I hope so, and I hope he goes far because he is, cool, and he meant a lot to us when we were growing up or starting out. He was so funny.
I think that's the most important thing. I mean, when I worked with him, he wasn't doing like this great big theater, but he was completely happy doing what he was doing, at least as far as I know. And maybe we put too much stake in, things.
Oh,
why are you doing that?
This is the worst logo anyone's ever had.
Why are you doing that?
Well, I'm just promoting that you can get merchandise on your.
Can I guess? Did Mateo do that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he does. He's great. He's really good.
This is Marina's very popular podcast. Yeah, and her new logo, which I don't care for.
Okay, Mateo, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to text him right now.
I like Mateo's. She had another one that I like. That's the only reason
Don't you like the picture? You see, there's a T-shirt in the background is so artistic.
Mm-hmm.
And there's my celery juicer underneath my armpit.
But I always like that you have the mask too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it looks like a good, comfortable mask.
It is. You can get them all by going to marinafranklin.com.
Exactly.
Oh, my cat.
This is her amazing special, which is, as I pointed out multiple times when you've been on the show, probably my favorite.
Look at those arms.
Oh,
my arms were so strong back then.
Back then, this was taken yesterday.
You could see the curve in it. Oh,
yeah,
I miss those arms.
And it's so funny that I don't see anything but this hilarious cat trying to
get
it.
My cat, Billy, he really did not. Now, if you want to know how we got him to do that?
Well, you told me, but tell everybody else.
So I'm actually on the other side holding him up, and he's really not happy. That's why.
Are you on the other side holding him up?
Well, the way
you took the picture. Okay, gotcha.
The way the photographer did it, she just like she took two separate shots and put them together. Yeah.
That cat is so funny. I thought it was an animatronic cat. That's why it's the best photo ever.
And that's how he used to get really upset.
The cat is making an expression that is like, come on.
Totally.
He was mad. He was actually like, put me the fuck down. And so then this shot of me is separate. We couldn't do it all at one time.
It's great though. This is Marina's poster for her new television special, her new TV series, which is called Making It. Tuesdays on NBC.
Marina and the Little Ones.
You remember the song that goes with it? Making It Tuesday. Marina Franklin joins the cast of Making It.
Don't they do that clap?
I think I'm going to make this into an actual opening credit sequence for Making It. Marina Franklin's new show.
I love
Tuesdays.
My hairline there looks perfect. I need to get another haircut.
Well, that's
now you can
Mateo
see
right
my arms aren't as cut here. Look, I'm so self-conscious.
Well, you put it up on Instagram. That's what you get.
I didn't know you were going to put it on the show.
What's the difference?
The difference is you put
Get more followers on Instagram.
Aww.
You're reading to Miss Piggy at night. Your lyrics.
Yeah.
Everybody likes that picture.
Do you want more context on that? No.
Yes, I do.
No, there's not much
yeah,
to
it's
it.
just
really.
a picture. Doesn't need to say anything, right?
Yeah,
It's just a beautiful man with a beautiful penis.
Exactly.
And this is Colin's song that he released about a month ago. Well, clearly exactly July 1st, just a month ago. Gave in part of the trilogy that was released over the time of this show between January and July.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this is Mike, our producer. This is what he looks like in case you haven't seen him. He's on the right. There's Bobby Kelly. And I think that's Tim Dillon. I'm not sure who that is.
He's the most successful podcaster on Patreon ever. That's
Bobby
all.
Kelly?
Tim Dillon, yes. He's
Tim Dillon. Is that right?
doing very well. Yes.
Wow. So Mike, our producer, works on Bobby's show and a bunch of others. Apparently he comes on that show video-wise. But I'm just kidding. He's great, and thank you for your service. Oh, here's my Marina. You're gonna love this. You're not gonna fucking believe this. This is Elon as a child. Look at him.
That's Elon right there.
Yeah, I've changed a lot.
No,
Sell out.
Check out. This is like a July 4th special in the 90s.
Every street settlement of New York. Tonight they're joined by a legendary singer who has brought joy and beauty to millions throughout her career, Judy Collins.
Oh wow.
I pledge allegiance.
I love it. It was on like Channel 11 here locally.
Yeah, I was a big star for one day.
You look like
you're so adorable.
Isn't he adorable?
But also, you look like when the Manchurian Candidate gets activated.
They wanted us to do that. They're like, be real spaced out and like move your head, and we're gonna use morph technology to blend you in with the other kids.
Yeah, you look like Elijah Wood. But you do look like a Stepford wife or whatever. I love that.
Boy.
I pledge allegiance. I love the turn.
Yeah, it's menacing. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay, Colin. I guess it's time, and then we'll go over everybody's plugs. Are you ready to play for the season finale?
I think maybe. Sorry.
That's okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got time.
We got time.
You look good, Marina.
I know. I had a facial today. I thought we were
it
going to
looks
talk
good. I
about
can
it.
tell.
But it's like
It
I
looks
can't
very
put
clear.
anything else on my skin.
It looks good though.
We're gonna make it after
Nice.
all.
I like
I
that.
still used to go with the making it song. Making it.
Doesn't Sting
This
have a
time
song like that?
around, I'm making it. What were you saying, Elon?
I said, doesn't Sting have a song that sounds like that? I was just trying to bring Sting up again.
Yeah,
for
well,
Colin.
you were giving him the opportunity.
We're getting near the end of the show, though, but he's too involved in getting.
I got these flowers for you, Juskow. You see, I did this for you.
That's very nice.
Those pink flowers.
I appreciate that very
It's kind
much.
of like a funeral for your show.
Well, thanks a lot.
Joking. You know I love your show.
All right. Yeah. So here we go. This is my little season finale cover. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So. Hold on. Let me take this off. Oh, there we are. Okay.
There is begin again to the beat of the drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. There's a shadow gone, and it's barely clear in the room. It's to know the feeling of liberation happens. And now, hey now, don't treat me so bad. And now, hey now, it's a long time since. Hey now, but all the tears, you know, hey don't ever let him in. Don't let him
Yeah. Love that song. Actually, I think I only like the way you do it. That was that was better than the original version.
Not true, but thank you.
I think so. It's a little more uplifting. The other one's a little sadder.
Well, it's a very sad song. Can I tell you? Actually, it's not very sad. But it's very moving. There is a sad connection to it. But so he wrote that when he was in a traffic jam in Auckland or wherever, Wellington or something in New Zealand, and he didn't know what the traffic jam was caused by, and they were there for ages, and so he got out of his car to see what was happening, and so further down the road, there was a chap standing on the top of a building about to jump, and they had like traffic frozen and like cops and like people like trying to like persuade him to not jump, and so he wrote that kind of to that guy at the hey now don't dream it's over, you know.
Wow.
Aww.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah. So, but sadly later on, the drummer from Crowded House did kill himself. He killed himself. He hung himself in a park in Sydney.
Ew.
In a park in Sydney, yeah. And
because that song is too depressing. Probably had it playing as he tried to kill himself. that Crowded House is so interesting because we were just talking. I know it's the guys from Split Ends, and it's funny because I don't think a lot of people knew who Split Ends was, and then they come out with this one album. Did they ever have a second album?
I don't really know much about Split Ends.
No, I mean Crowded House.
Oh, they had many albums. Yeah.
Oh, did they? Because I know that was their debut album, and that song was like gangbusters.
Yeah.
And it's funny that
that's not even that's by no means their best album. The one after that is a cracker.
Really?
Yeah. Woodface is one of my favorite albums. And then recently, in the last decade, they've kind of reformed without the drummer. But
why don't they get Split Ends back together? What's the matter with them? I love them.
Yeah, he doesn't really play with his brother anymore. He plays with his sons. His sons play in his band now.
I feel bad that I breakdanced down to it. I was great. I was pop locking to the song. Now I know that someone was committing suicide, and I'm like pop locking.
But he was making it a joyous song, so it was okay. True. And it was cool that you were dancing to it. I loved it.
That guy, but everyone late for work.
Ever the pragmatist, Mike.
Yeah, that was really fun. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you.
Yes,
all right.
Thank you,
Elon. Where are you performing?
Let's see. Tomorrow night, I'm at the Harmony Club on the Upper East Side. So if you're one of the 12 members of that club, you'll see me there. I don't know what it is, but it sounds exclusive. And on August 18th, I will be doing a live Zoom show with Dave Juskow for the Billy Joel A to Z podcast.
And our producer,
awesome.
Mike Suarez. Yes, and you'll be opening for Modi in the fall for possibly several occasions, which is a good deal.
Sure. And I'm also lots of other places in New York City. Just go to my website, alonaltman.com.
Right. Mike Suarez. I know you also, besides being a producer, also perform. Do you have any dates coming up?
The 19th through 24th 1st, I'll be with Giannis Pappas in San Antonio at the Laugh Out Loud. And the week after, I'll be with Rich Voss at the Creek of the Cave in Austin.
Excellent. Good to hear. Marina Franklin is usually at the Stand these days, and of course,
No, I'm not.
The Comedy Cellar. No more?
I stopped because there are people there are not vaccinated. So that's it.
That's right. Good for you.
But this Sunday, actually, I will be in Prospect Park with Chris Tile. He did
Chris Thiele.
He took. Oh yes, thank you. I say it wrong. Thiele. Yes, I did Prairie Home Companion. He took over for that.
Oh, right. I was with you that day.
Yes, and so
you
Chris
met Tom
Thiele,
Hiddleston that day.
yes, so Chris Thiele took over, and he's a huge fan, and he's always adding me to. So he does these comedy, and he does pop-up shows outdoors that are COVID safe. So that's why I'm doing it. And it's this Sunday in Prospect Park. You can go to my website. I'll have it posted there, but you could also look up New York Pops Up Artists with
That's
Chris
awesome.
Thiele.
Yeah, it was great. That was actually a dream for me too. Marina, not only did she kill it at the Prairie Home Companion, which was at, I think, Town Hall, right?
Yeah, that's what you used to do. Yeah,
or whatever the new show is called.
Live from here.
Live from here.
Yeah,
It was
they
very
changed
exciting.
the title.
I was a big fan of the show when that creepy old man used to host it, Garrison Keillor, and I was talking about myself. And then it was exciting to see not just Marina do it, but how the process works and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun being there live. I thank you, Marina, for taking me.
Do you like Chris Thiele, Colin?
I adore him, and we worked together. I'm not really supposed to say much, but he had a big thing coming, and I was in the big thing, and then it didn't happen, and COVID happened and stuff like that. But I adore him. So please say hi to him.
I will.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. It's this Sunday. If you just happen to be in the park there, Prospect Park.
Yeah, I'll come along. That's awesome.
We when we were there, They Might Be Giants was the musical guest.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was
so
fun.
Great.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Good time. Colin, what do you have coming up?
What do I have coming up?
Usually Mondays at the Cellar. Normally.
Yeah, usually not this one. In August 14th, I'll be in Lexington, Kentucky.
I told you
the
not
Lexington
to go there, but
Symphony doing the Beatles thing that I do called Revolution.
What's that?
I sing the Beatles music with different symphonies around the country. So I'll be with the Lexington Symphony in Lexington on
That
August
sounds
14th.
amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty great. It's pretty great.
Juskow, why do you sound? You're saying it's amazing, but you don't look excited at all. What's
Because
going on
it's
there?
in Lexington, Kentucky, and I promised never to go to Kentucky ever again, and now I want to go. That's the issue I'm having. Normally I wouldn't go to Louisville anymore, but maybe I would try Lexington. But I hate all of Kentucky, and I have my reasons again, just like Ben Affleck. So that's my story. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. And thank you guys.
Oh, can I mention one more thing? I forgot to mention that Just for Laughs is streaming tomorrow night. That's Wednesday night. Go to Just for Laughs and check out I just performed for Just for Laughs. Like,
that's still a thing?
Well, because they can't go to Montreal. So, check it out.
Yes. Just for Laughs. Elon will be on that next year.
Will you?
I have sworn that it's going to happen. Well, I had a good relationship with Jeff Singer, and apparently that's not a thing anymore. So
forget that.
I can't believe I haven't been canceled yet, but it's coming. Don't worry.
Definitely.
I already got Me Too'd, so that was
a lot of people have canceled you in their minds. They're just,
Right.
They're like, he's still around. I thought he was.
That's why it's funny when you have me on your YouTube thing on Saturday, by the way. YouTube,
they love you. They love to talk about you. We had someone recently go, "Oh, that Juskow. Thank God he wasn't here. No one would have gotten a word in."
Right. I have trouble with that, let alone my utter racism is just hilarious for everybody.
But they like you for some reason.
I think they appreciate that. I know I am absolutely an idiot, and I get how I don't understand black things or whatever, and choose to use that word that I just said. I'm completely not woke, but trying really hard to.
You're not trying really hard, but whatever.
You have no idea how hard I'm trying.
This is terrible.
I know. I'm from New Jersey, and I grew up in the 70s. This is very difficult for me.
They do like you, though. It's very shocking.
Well, I'm glad because I love doing your show, and I love the people that watch the show too. We always have a good time. They're really nice. Remember, I met that guy Chris Taub, and he was very nice and everything. So anyway, you guys, I'd like to thank the people who have been watching the show for 8 months, and I really appreciate it. It's been so great. It's been so much fun doing it for you, and we're going to be back, in September with a brand new show and a new edgier format, and more black people. See, right there when you say that, that's not what you're supposed to say either. But
No,
I like
just
going
say
the distance.
Diversity. That's the better way of saying
Huh?
it. It's the same
Oh,
thing.
right. Yes, diversity. Right. Isn't that the reason I got fired from my law job? I wasn't apparently. Oh no, that was Me Too. Sorry. I'm so confused on every event. I don't know what's happening. It's Me Too, diversity. I don't know what's happening. I don't belong in this.
It's in the
21st
same
century.
rainbow.
Exactly. But anyway, thanks so much. Don't forget, the Comedy Cellar is open. The Comedy Cellar is the best comedy club probably in the world, and it's definitely in the U.S. for sure. And you should come down anytime you're in the West Village in New York City or in Las Vegas with the amazing Mark Cohen, who is also our friend and has been on the show multiple times. I'd like to thank all the guests that were kind enough to come on, and with their very busy schedules at this point. And just thank you guys for watching on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show. We will see you. Have a great summer. We'll see you in September. Good night, everybody.
Bye.